I've just watched Clash of the Titans, and first of all, the movie was, if you take just the story, it's so confusing because you have this guy called Perseus, which I'm going to get back to later. So we have Perseus, this son of a normal female and a god, Zeus, and so he's kind of defying his father because he has to beat this giant creature thingy, Kraken. So his father gives all these like a horse with wings and a sword and everything. But he's kind of defying his father because he's want to do it like a human, because he doesn't believe that his father will do anything good for humankind, even though he has so much love for them. And that is a funny way of showing love. Or like, if you have a big brother and you like scare somebody off, like using, my brother will beat you if you do that and that and that. So that's how Zeus does it. These people don't love me anymore. I must do something that will make them fear some other guy and love me. How heck does that work? Listen, if you love something, let it go, okay? So as he's supposed to vanquish all evil thingy, he's one dude, man. He's one half, what do you call him? He's a half guard something. So he has like, it starts off with there's like 10 people, and it turns out to just be like 4 and him. And they winter into this labyrinth of dangerous thingies, and they meet scorpions and everything. Like, it's confusing. And what does Titans mean? In the beginning there's like this intro which you forget everything about, so even the main title in Crash of the Titans, I'm so confused really. The thing is that I have a theory that Titans would be either the half gods or their bad looking creations. You know, they're like he's Perseus' mother's husband, you know, becomes something like weird looking and evil kind of thing. I think that's a Titan, and the scorpions and the Kraken, that's the Titans, and that's why it's called Crash of the Titans. But if the Titans are the guys who defeated their parents, and they don't really do squat in the movie besides talk and throw stuff at other people. Yeah. And back to the name Perseus. There's just been like a new movie like 2 months ago, maybe 1.5 months, out in a theater called Perseus and the Lightning Thief. That was, and it's an insane name. What's with that? But the change is that instead of being the child of Zeus, she's the child of Poseidon. This is so confusing, this mythology. So, this movie clearly sucks, on my opinion. It's a good action movie if you're just into the action, but if you like the story also, I recommend not seeing that movie. And you're into this mythology world, you probably get right off it and have no problem understanding. But to people that don't understand anything about this god mythology, then